Okay, ready? What's up, guys? Show 3x4 here, bringing you another vlog. I'm really nervous for this one. That is a fact. I am super nervous. At first when I bought this thing I wasn't, but just knowing that, if you haven't known by the title already, I'm putting my 3600 stall converter in my Ram 1500. Basically, I'm camming this truck, hopefully in the next couple months, and I'm going pretty big. And the one I'm getting, you need a converter for, and so you can always throw a converter in before the cam. It doesn't really benefit you to do it the other way around. So today I have the opportunity to throw the converter in, and I know it's going to help me with just full bolt-ons. It's still going to improve the truck, but it is going to affect drivability a pretty good amount. Not to mention, I'm not going to be able to tow this thing anymore. So it's just, I'm very nervous. I've never done, me and Ryan have never ever done a converter ever in anything. Everyone says that they are awesome. They wake the car up. They're beneficial, like to all get out. It's just, they're awesome. But I'm still nervous. I'm nervous to see how it drives and everything like that. So we're actually heading to my buddy's house to throw it on a hoist, because this is something we do need a hoist for to drive the trans. Just a heck of a lot easier. Like I said, I'm super nervous, but I'm also super ready. All right, got the truck in here. I tried shutting it off as soon as possible because I definitely want my headers and stuff to cool down, because we're gonna have to be removing all that stuff. Gonna go ahead and disconnect the battery right now. And we should be good to go. All right, truck's up in the air. First thing we're gonna do is take the exhaust apart.
I can get this knot out of my socket.
Take the exhaust apart. We took the front drive shaft, disconnected it. All right, we've got the exhaust dangling. This exhaust is a little harder to take out than I imagined. This is all like seized into each other, but we did beat it out from the muffler. But we can't get it out from the spot. We got to drop the cross member to get it out, but it's out. It's out of the way. Okay, I've been working on this bracket for like 10 minutes. There's a bolt here, a bolt here, and then up there I took them out already. You can see the holes. There's 3 holes that hold this bracket to the diff. So that's annoying. Ryan's been working on the T-case, all the wiring harness and stuff like that. Yeah. We're trying to figure out how to take this off, because we've never taken one of these off before, and it's
really goofy,
really weird. But otherwise, just tinkering away at little stuff.
Oh yeah.
Starter, all you got to do is unbolt it right here and right there, and you can back it off, and you don't got to unplug it or nothing.
No kidding, you only got to unbolt the starter.
Ryan took the drive shaft out. Ready to start unbolting T-case? All right, oh, that's really zoomed in. Cross member is out, exhaust is out. Still waiting on an answer to figure out how to take this off without breaking it, because this is something I can't really afford to break. And then we can, right now we're gonna just connect the T-case and we'll take this out.
I don't want you to break, because I don't want.
We are idiots. You know, I'm not even gonna try and hide it. We just took all that out.
Jesus Christ.
And the trans disconnects right here. And we're idiots and took it out right there.
I want to say it's partially my fault, because all the Fords unbolt like this. They don't bolt up like that.
It's only 6 bolts, 3 on this side, 3 on that side. Yeah. Well, maybe 8. That makes a lot more sense than like 45. Yeah, not even gonna try and hide it. We're idiots. Okay, I'm cranking the motor over. I got this bottom plate. Got this bottom plate off. So I'm getting the torque converter bolts out. There's 4 of them. I've already got 2 of them out. Gonna get the last 2. He's taking out the correct bolts for the T-case now.
Nuts.
Or the correct nuts. We'll take that out. And then honestly, all we gotta do is get this this thing figured out. And we can, and then the bell housing bolts. All right, we got the trans jack up. We just got 2 bolts left in holding the trans. The trans jack is ready. We don't have anything on this side, so we're gonna go, Ryan's gonna go grab a ratchet strap from his truck right now. And we are gonna throw it around the trans jack so that way we know we're secure. And then 2 bolts and this thing should come out. I'm hoping these dowel pins don't give us a problem too. I sprayed them with penetrant oil. So hopefully they don't give us too much of an issue. So we've almost got the trans out. All the bolts are out, but we can't get it off these freaking dowel pins. They are like, they are one. So we're trying to find a way to work it to get them off. All right, guys, the trans is out. I just went up and disconnected the trans lines because I'm replacing those, but we got it out. I had to air hammer the dowel pin on each side to kind of break it free, but once I did that, it came out like a charm. So now just put the new lines in, put the converter in. Oh yeah. All right, we put the trans lines in. They are installed. Now we're gonna go ahead and take this old piece of junk converter out. Not that there's really anything wrong with it, but it's junk, so it's not performance. All right, so I don't know if I said it in the beginning of the video. This is a 34 to 3600 stall converter, single disc clutch, or oh yeah, new bolts. Oh yeah, we want those, and Loctite. Billet front cover.
We gotta fill this thing too.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot how heavy these things are.
Flip it around real quick.
If I don't drop it on the floor first. Like at different times when you're drinking it.
Yeah, it does. You go down some? Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's very exciting footage here. Alright, stop there.
All right, we've got the trans up and all the top bell housings are in. Bell housing bolts are in. I've got this one tight. Ow! And this one's tight. He's zapping the other ones. And then it's all just putting a bunch of stuff back on from there. Oh, wow. A little more. Right there.
Easier said than done.
All right, guys, my battery's gonna die soon, and I've the other battery for the truck's in there, which, yeah, not effective at all, whatever. So just give you a little update here before my camera dies. Rear drive shaft's in. T-case is bolted up. I'm putting this cross member in right now. We've got the exhaust mocked up, not tight yet. And then tighten the mount for the trans, or for the trans and T-case. Ryan's putting the front drive shaft in. Harness is all bolted up. Bottom side's bolted up, starter brackets.
Zach, you don't bolt the harness in.
Everything's good. All right, guys, dropped it on the ground, hooked the battery up, poured a little bit of fluid in it. I am gonna change the fluid eventually. Probably like on today's Saturday. I'll probably change it on Monday at work because I'm gonna grab a filter. I totally forgot to grab a filter. And yeah, we're about to do the startup. I'm nervous. Don't know why, but I sure am. Okay, you ready? Is there anything we forgot? We R&R'd the trans. That's literally all we did. Ready? Look underneath right away. I'll check the lines. Lines are good. Something is?
Nothing's dripping.
Oh. I have no idea. Is that you?
No.
Okay, so you guys probably heard it. I shut the camera off because I was pretty scared. We started up, we heard a clang, clang, clang down here. We think it was that plate. So there's this plate right here. Wow, that's terrible. There's this plate right here that goes in between the trans and the block. And I think it was bent and hitting one of the teeth, the torque converter bolts. But it's not doing it anymore, and it was doing it at low idle. And there's actually a pretty good amount of room too between them now. So I think we're good. Okay, I think that was our problem. All right, we've got her off the hoist. Well, we got it on the ground. Check the fluid. Fluid's good right now for cold. So I gotta move my buddy Chevelle, get it out of here, and we'll back this up and let it run outside for a while.
Put it on the top of it. Oh, that would work too.
I should really hear it right here. Guys, we're gonna go for a first quick, nice light drive. Gonna go for a quick first drive just to kind of get everything moving in the trans as best as possible and get it up to temp as best as we can. I'm gonna watch temps too the whole time, and so we can check the fluid too. Wow, this thing has no idle movement. It's awesome. Bolt's still barely hitting. RPMs are very weird. I don't know if it's trying to learn itself right now or what. I know they're gonna be weird in general, but it's just the way it's going up, down, up, down, up, down. All right. Got it in reverse. We're kind of stalling it to warm the trans up. Right now we're at 140.
This is the whole point of a higher stall converter right here. That you can do this. Factory car would have taken off by then. Factory car would have taken off probably $2 grand.
Oh yeah.
Most of the time. Or factory converter, I should say.
All right, took it out for another drive. I got on it. I want to say I got on it, but I really didn't. But the truck felt like it got on it. We're just kind of monitoring stuff. What's the trans temp at? 140 still?
I'm not recording. I was just playing with stuff.
Fourth and fifth gear. I'm sorry, fifth and sixth are a little weird. It doesn't like to go into sixth. It revs up like twice before it goes into sixth, but I also haven't shut it off before then, so I don't know maybe if it's relearning or if it just needs to be retuned. I mean, I know it's got to be retuned, but I'll do maybe a half throttle right now.
Gotta find that.
Just gone. That was boom, 60.
It was 290. Repeat torque's probably gonna be all 50.
Yeah, I think it's learning because right there it only revved.
It shifted a lot better.
It revved once.
Which is another like 3 miles off. 300 foot-pounds of torque. That's trans engine torque.
I'll stall it up in two-wheel drive and then kind of go. I'm not gonna go a lot, but I'll go to maybe like.
Yeah, you're gonna need a tire.
Go back in first. That was like
320 foot-pounds of torque.
This is Ford.
And Flash 410 Hemi. Trans engine torque, 410 foot-pounds. I don't know if that's what Kenny was looking at or what.
Take that out. Okay, ready? Alright, this thing frickin' rips. My gears are perfect for this 392 rear end and launching at 3600 stall. This thing, I've done this plenty of times now, and it still to this time puts me in my seat every time. I am getting nervous though because I've done this a lot in 4-wheel drive because I have to. 2-wheel drive clearly, as you guys can probably expect, doesn't hook at all, and I have to do a 4-wheel drive. I'm getting nervous because this T-case has got 150, well, the truck's got 150K on it, and I'm launching at 3,600 RPMs in 4-wheel drive constantly, so one of these days this T-case is definitely gonna blow, so I do need a tire really bad. But I'm gonna keep running with it, especially when this thing's cammed, because that is next on the list. When this thing's cammed, I know it's gonna need a tire. There are still a couple of like tuning things I gotta get worked out. I sent a log of driving everything to Jay, and he said it's fine, and I don't agree with that. Because I know a stall converter is gonna do some weird things, but it's got this flaring issue where, like, let's say I'm going 25 mile an hour and I want to accelerate to 55. It doesn't know what it wants to do. It'll sit there and unlock the converter, lock it, unlock, lock, unlock, lock, repeatedly. Like I'll do, this is normal, taking off, goes to 3600. I'll sit here, I'll let it go downshift, whatever. I'll say we're cruising at 35, and I'll go to take off. That was the same exact throttle that entire time, and the truck does not know what it wants to do. So there's still a couple issues that I need to get worked out. But otherwise this thing's awesome, it rips. I do also gotta say, I will show you guys some videos, but this thing does burnouts very, very well, as you could imagine. I'll insert the clips right here. a good one. So overall, awesome thing to do. I'm really glad I did it. It's just another, it's kind of another thing that separates this truck from a lot of trucks, because a lot of people don't want to throw a stall converter into a truck for a good reason. I mean, like I said, I can't really tow with it. I actually did tow with it this weekend. This video is really late. I'm making this a month after I made those other clips, just because we just got married this weekend, and I'm really far behind just because we've been so busy. I did have to tow some things for my wedding, and it did it. Didn't really like it, but it did it. Thing rips. A month of having the converter in, and I've had no issues. It does burnouts like crazy, and yeah, I got no complaints with it besides that little tuning issue. But hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna probably, plan is to take this truck and Ryan's truck to the track this weekend. So if all goes well this weekend and we can go, be watching for those videos. Ryan's cammed Silverado now. He wants to see what he can run with that. And I'm gonna try and hit 13s with a stock motor on a four-wheel drive four-door truck. So we'll see. And then in July, in the next couple days, I'm ordering everything I need for my cam for this, and we'll be going from there. Big plans coming. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next vlog.